Halo Sobat Timnas, kita saat ini memiliki timnas sepak bola yang jauh berbeda dari segi permainan dan mental dibanding 5-10 tahun yang lalu, berkat polesan pelatih asal Korea Shin Tae-yong dan Ketua Umum Sepak Bola Nasional Bapak Erick Thohir. Berikut cuplikan perjalanan timnas menuju semifinal Piala Asia U23. Sebelumnya jangan lupa untuk like, komen, dan subscribe channel ini agar kita semua bahagia.
16 top teams from across the continent of Asia have arrived in Qatar with one shared desire: to lift the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup 2024. The 6th edition of the tournament gets underway for the host nation Qatar in Group A, as they take on the tournament debutants Indonesia in the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium in Doha. Qatar will be aiming to replicate the senior national team's success and use the home advantage to lift the trophy for the first time. However, Qatar's head coach Garuda U23 said the immediate target is to seal Olympic qualification with 3 automatic spots, and he starts alongside Mahdi Salem in attack. Into the 41st minute, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rizky Ridho in a tangle with Mahdi Salem. He's allowed it to bounce, and there's danger here. And did Rizky Ridho catch the attacker with a flailing arm? Nazulu Kabirov, the referee, says yes, and it's a penalty. And a chance for Khalid Ali to score from 11 metres. And he drives it down the middle to score the first goal for Qatar. And then there was controversy right at the start of the second half. Ivar Jenner has caught the defender with a trailing leg. The referee has to show a second yellow card for the challenge. And Indonesia's first game in the Under-23's Asian Cup to the 54th minute. And Ahmed Al-Rawi has a free kick from a long way out. 2 in the wall, and it's driven in! A fantastic effort, what a hit that is! Off the post and in! And at the other end, a long throw-in, launched into the box, causing all kinds of trouble, and there's Marcelino! Catches it well, and the first whistle, and they take the 3 points to move to the top of Group B. And they'll face Jordan in their next match, while Indonesia will take on
Ridho. Slightly tricky piece of play that very nearly got Indonesia into trouble. Appeals from Moture. Komang Tegu's arm coming into contact with the ball. Anxiety all round. A penalty kick has been given to the Australians. A handball by Komang Tegu. Moture from the penalty mark. Very fine save from Anando Ari. The match against Jordan. It's high, it's tricky, it's going to get hit, and it's going to go in. Indonesia lead right before half-time. A very tricky corner kick for all and sundry. And when the shot came back in, from right in front of goal, it was steered beyond. With insufficient power. This is nice though from Velupillay, does well to bring it away from the fullbacks. Now, what about this opportunity for Touré? And he's almost set that up absolutely perfectly. It's an enormous victory for Garuda Muda. They have beaten Australia at the AFC Under-23.
Qualification hopes are hanging by a thread as they take on Indonesia in their final match of Group A in the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium. A stalemate against Australia in their opener, followed by a last-minute loss against Qatar, means Haj starts in midfield. Indonesia in the Under-23's Asian Cup for the first time took down Australia 1-0. Call on Ivar Jenner as he returns after his... Back at the other end, Indonesia with some slick passing into the penalty area. Rafael Struck picks it up, and he's brought down. There's a tangle of feet, and it's Ahmad Jamas who's clipped the attacker. And it's a penalty and a massive opportunity for Marcelino Ferdinand to open the scoring, which he does, tucking it away into the left-hand corner. Smartly advantage in this must-win match. More slick passing, and they're through here, and Witan bends it into that far corner. It's a scintillating move. It's football of the highest quality as Indonesia cut Jordan's defence apart with a sweeping move. Marcelino to Rizky Ridho, and Witan is there. Into the 70th minute, we jump forwards. The second half, Indonesia come again. Marcelino tucks it past the into this game. They come again in the 79th minute. Shot comes in, it's heavily deflected and it's into the back of the net. Justin Hubner, unlucky defender, scores an own goal, heavily deflected. Keeper. Indonesia now finishing strongly. Pratama Arhan to launch this throw-in into the penalty area, and it's nodded on and it's in. Komang is there to guide it past the goalkeeper to make it 4-1 to Indonesia. And congratulations to them as they brushed off a disappointing debut opening game against Qatar to claim back-to-back wins against Australia and now Jordan. They're through to the knockout rounds, finishing on 6 points.
The second quarter-final pits Korea Republic against Indonesia. 2020 champions Korea Republic cruised through Group B, winning all Japan. Indonesia only lost their opener in Group A before 2 wins sealed a quarter-final spot on their tournament debut. And is a sub. Nathan Joe has permission from his club Heerenveen to remain at the tournament. A positive start from both sides in the opening quarter of an hour. Indonesia attacking now, and that is a blockbuster of a shot. A rocket into the top corner from Struik as Indonesia take the lead. That is incredible. And Indonesia are not just sitting back, as Marcelino gets on the end of a fantastic flick there, and he can't quite get the curl on the ball to score the goal. Struik with the flick. Right at the end of the first half, a deep cross in here, and it's a wild header, but it's ended up going into the back of the net there. It's an own goal from Komang Tegu. It squirms into the goal past Hernando Ari, and that is so unlucky for Indonesia. 1-1. Just a couple of minutes later, as Indonesia are made of stern stuff, a long bouncing ball is sent forward, and Struik's onto it, and he finishes coolly. Indonesia retake the lead 2-1, his second of the game. Ivar Jenner with the long ball forward. Still in stoppage time, and Indonesia going for their third goal as the corner comes in. The long-range effort, it's redirected, and what a stop that is from Baek Jongbum. Struik with the redirection on the pass. Half-time, a really entertaining match. Indonesia lead 2 Indonesia. Indonesia now with the ball at their feet in defence as Korea Republic press. Lee Yong-jun tackling Hubner there, and it's a yellow card, but VAR checking it here. It's a free kick outside the box. It's a nasty one though, and it's upgraded to a straight red card. 7 minutes to go, Korea Republic on the brink of elimination, 2-1 down with a man less, but suddenly the chance here on the break, and it's 2-2. A brilliant counter there, and it's Jeong Sang-bin with a lovely finish. Korea Republic head coach Hwan Sang-hong of a penalty shootout. We're into sudden death as Lee Kang-hee steps up, and his penalty is saved. Now Pratama Arhan with the chance to send his team to the semis, and he does it, sending it right into the corner. Wild celebrations as the debutants have done it. They now face Uzbekistan. Cup sees debutants Indonesia attempting to continue their sensational run in the tournament against us, conceding no goals. Indonesia came through their quarter. Uzbekistan cruised through their quarter-final with Saudi Arabia winning 2-0 with Norcheyev and Roman allied. Midway through the second half, as the cross comes in from the right-hand side, and that's finished off finally. It's Norcheyev, the substitute, who's done it, making it 1-0 to Uzbekistan. The assist from Khamraliev as 2 subs combine for Timo Kabadze's side. 7 minutes to go, and VAR checking this challenge here from Rido for a red card. The referee goes across to the screen, and indeed it will be the straight red. Indonesia now really up against it. Uzbekistan will be confident of seeing this out. 86th minute, a free kick here is hit low there by Jalaluddinov. It can't be finished the first time, but it does end up in the back of the net. It's an own goal from Arhan in the end. Jalaluddinov really stretching the keeper. The header off the post from Huzan. Full time, it's 2-0 to Uzbekistan as they reach the final at the expense of Indonesia, whose fairy tale run comes to an end at the semi-finals. Uzbekistan
and Indonesia face off in the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium in Doha in the Under-23 Asian Cup for the winner of today's encounter. Iraq are seeking a 6th appearance and a first since 2016, while Indonesia's sole involvement to date came in 1956 before the Olympics became an under-20 fence, with Rizky Ridho unavailable. Corner here for Indonesia. Just moments later, they've taken it short, whipped in towards the near post. Comes back out to Jenner, and Jenner finds the bottom right corner to give Indonesia a lead inside the opening 20 minutes. Strikes it on. Iraq with a corner here. That's not dealt with well by Hernando Ari. Danger here, and we have the equaliser. So half-time, all square at 1 apiece here. Another electric start to the action, just like in the first half. End-to-end stuff here. Not a bad effort that by Marcelino Ferdinand. Iraq coming back the other way straight away. And could it sneak in? It's cleared off the line. Nathan Cho getting back in. So nothing to separate the two sides. We head into extra time here. Little dink over the top. It's not dealt with. Chance here for Iraq, and it's through the keeper's legs. Ali Jassim with what can surely only be the winner. A fantastic ball, questionable defending, nothing wrong with the finish though. So at the end of an intense fight to the finish, Iraq secured their place at the Paris Olympics with an Ali Jassim extra time winner. Indonesia must now beat Guinea in the last playoff on the 9th of May if they want to join them in France.